Testing. Testing. Hello? Did it? I only had to crash OBS. See, sometimes you just have to crash your computer to fix something. Sometimes you just have to crash the computer, or at least the software you're running. Your audio is delayed? Testing. I think... I don't have that on my feed. Can you try and refresh your... Can you try and refresh the page? Maybe? Because I crashed my software. Right? Can you try and refresh? Does that help or not? We're trying to troubleshoot things. Otherwise, I don't know how to fix it. I did it, and now anyway, and now adds for the third time. My bad. Is it still a problem or not? Yeah, it works now. Yeah, I think it's because I crashed my OBS. That you just have to refresh the page. And what was that about Discord message? Was it about the blackjack thing? Because yeah, I did see that, and it's a viable option, and I probably could get it to work, but that's too bulky for what I wanted to do. So I've given up on blackjack. That's it. Okay, let's actually get started now, and let's go over what I was talking about. So we have a slot machine. Last stream we also built this thing, which is like a coin pusher thing. So you kind of just put in your coins and it drops packages, right? Into the machine, and then whatever you get out of the packages, you win. And then yesterday I couldn't sleep, which has been put a frog port on all storages in separate network and send them to Alter Vault and ethically get their diamonds. Oh no, I'm good. I'll do it this way. But yesterday I couldn't sleep, and I first went to the gym, and then I decided to do this, which I don't know if you guys have this, but we have this at where this was a big thing back in the day, where people would get a cow. This is gonna be a weird story, but I'm gonna use paint for this because I don't think I'll be able to explain it otherwise. So basically what they would do is at like community events or like folk festivals, or right, midsummer festival, stuff like that, people would get a cow, put it in a field with a grid on it. So the field would have a grid drawn on it with coordinates, right? From A, come on, A, B, C, D, and so on, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, right? Think of this, this as the front, so this would be the top corner. People are standing over here and looking that direction, right? Person is looking that direction. And so what they would do, they would put a cow on the field. Can I draw a cow? I don't think I can draw a cow. But they would put a cow, horns, body, boom, boom, cow on the field. And you would then be able to put money on one of the squares. So I could put like €1 on A3, for instance. And if the cow did a number 2 on that square, I would get the pot of money. So the collective pot of money. So the entire pot would be collected. All the euros would be, and it would be like €1, like one, just boom, like $1 basically for the Americans and the rest. So $1, and that would all be collected into one jackpot almost. And of course they would take a little cut of it, but most of it would then go to the person who bet on the square where the cow did a number 2 first. This could take hours, by the way. It's not random. Well, technically it's gambling, right? Because technically, but then again, you're not playing against odds. You're playing for a collective pot. It's, I don't know, but this was something fun, and this game would have a name. I don't know how that would translate into how that would translate in English, but is there an English version? No, there is a Wikipedia on it in Dutch, which I thought it was where the cow was going. No. So I tried and make that concept into a game. Can we do a Twitch gamble on whether eggs will get chosen to gamble away full circle books? Probably not. Probably not. Translate the website. I don't think the problem with Dutch is that it doesn't translate well. It doesn't translate well. Try it. I could try it. Come on. Translate to English. See, it's not good translations, but it is a translation. Right? It is. Yeah. It is a game. Are there images of it? Cow patty bingo? Yeah. Yeah, look. This is an actual thing. This is not I'm not pulling this out of thin air. This is an actual thing. That it's a game. I've played this game. This is part of where I grew up. We would do this. So you would have like yeah, this is a very Dutch or Flemish thing to do. And it's yeah, to put a cow on a field and that's it. To squash, then it's whichever side has most of it. wins. Is it like an actual like where they're acting or where it's going on? Yeah, look, it's just a cow on a field with squares drug out. We do it at fundraising event. Yes, exactly. Fundraising, county fairs, stuff like that. That's it. How did you guys get a blaze spawner in the world? Just great. You could do carry on mod. You could also pick it up with a contraption if you wanted to. But this is basically, this chicken is basically a version of that game, but just smaller. So what you do is, before the chicken is at 1 minute, so right now it would be good. If it's 1 minute or lower, you can't place your bets. There's crazy. Yeah, they usually do it on a football pitch. So it's 100 by 50 meters. And then 1 square would be a meter on a, like 1 square meter. I was gonna do chicken of fortune or egg of fortune. And then you just place your bets. It'll store where your bet's been placed. And then whenever the chicken, I'm gonna simulate it. Real quick, we're gonna grab an egg. I just need to remember which, if we're correct on this, right? We throw in that egg, it'll output our winnings in here. So it's 1 to 4. If you win, it's 4 diamonds. So basically you get a 3 diamond win out of it. I don't know if that seems correct or seems a bit too high. Is there a limit? I mean, you can only place 1 diamond in all lights, right? So if the lights is on, you cannot place a bet on that light. But technically, I could come in and bet on all of these, right? And that will work, yeah. Is there a reason? Oh, did the chicken lay an egg? I think it might have. Did he? No, he did not. Why is it broken? That's 7. Yeah, it's, I mean, it depends on where you go, but on like a big field, it would be quite big, yes. Okay, I don't see why it would be broken. So I should be able to get in here and bet on all of these. And then whenever, so you could kind of like do all of them if you wanted to. Well, in the same, no, it's only 1 diamond per slot. If you, it will only output 4 each time. It's a set rate. It's not comparing strengths or anything. Yeah, basically just a row of end gates. Then you lose 3 diamond. Yes, exactly. So a smart move would be like betting on 2 slots or maybe even 3. Right, 2 or 3 slots would work in your favor because the output would also always be 1 more. 4 would be risky because that's like all or nothing. Either you get, it's a break-even situation at that point. If you do more than 4, you're losing money. The small square you play as a kid, 30. Yeah, so something like that. Sometimes the squares would be bigger as well. It's not a regulated thing, so the organizers would just make it as big as they wanted to. Basically. If they wanted a lot of squares, they would make a lot of smaller squares, and if they wanted bigger ones, they would make bigger ones. Outside of this, right, we have 3 games now. It was like, I thought it was like in your video drawing, but no, it depends. Where was I? Okay, we have 3 games, 3 functioning games. I want to do more, and I've asked Chat GPT to list a bunch of chance games that are not like classic casino games. You have a 4x4 grid of lights and a button you press. What? What? So we could do a raffle, a reflex game. Oh, we could do a reflex game, but that's more arcadey. I think that's something like Chosen might do in his clown building. So I really want to stick to chance, or like, not, I don't want to say gamble, but chance games, right? Except for, I mean, that's not really chance, but it's fine. But like a raffle, we might do a raffle. When I saw the thumbnail of the video, I saw me crap myself. Yeah. Hello, DK. Welcome in. Been some time since I last joined. I mean, time has gone. For sure. Time has passed, but that's fine. You don't have to be here all the time. I think dice duels might be fun. Like having a house set of dice, and then the player has a set of dice, and then whoever rolls highest wins. That might be a fun thing to do. What else? What else? We could do a roulette, a variant on the roulette, but I don't really know how I would do it. Can you add? You can add blackjack. We tried blackjack. Blackjack's too complicated to get it to work. We've got like the basic functionality of the actual blackjack like card system, right? Where if I start the game, I get 2 cards, dealer gets 2 cards. If you give it a second. Oh no, wait, this has been, right. This one has been, yeah, so you get 2 cards, dealer gets 2 cards. And then you can hit, but actual comparing the cards and seeing who wins it's too complicated. It's too difficult to do. Don't want to spend too much time on it as well. Slots we already have, right? You have a slot machine. Again, if you put in a diamond, I will change these to tokens. Oh, hello? That's not good. What changed? I didn't change anything. You can make added using wall. What? Adders using wall? What's adders? What changed? What's going wrong here? It's as if it's this thing that, oh, I used casings somewhere else. Did I use casings in here somewhere? It's a very viable thing, or at least could have done that. It's not in here, that's for sure. Did I use it in blackjack somewhere? No. No. Top of the coin pusher. No, those are different stairs. Huh. How curious. I mean, I can just change the stairs. Maybe I did it over here. Without knowing. Let's change out the stair in those. But then I also need to figure out where that source is, which should be somewhere in this list right there. Now let's try this again, see if it works. Can make binary adders. There we go. And then we lose or we win. You can make binary adders. Yeah, but I'm just not gonna try blackjack. I've tried enough. It's been too much. Last row of the chicken that was active, where we weren't sure could have been a culprit. No, that's good. Those are good. Oh, never mind. Found it. There, right there. Okay, doesn't matter. It's fixed now. So first of all, look at this chandelier. It's a bit bare in the middle, but I really like it, and it's a windmill. It's a windmill. We use copycat shafts, and then that turns the ornament at the top of the building. Slowly, but that's just enough, I think. But this is going to be our main hall. So what I want to do is I want to have like my entrance at one of these sides. Let's do like right here. Big door. Of course, we need a big door. That's going to be our entrance. People are going to come in. Right? High voltage ceiling. We'll have like a balcony going around, and then I want to have hallways at the sides, basically. But that is going to be that. I want to finish the roof today, right? So that's the thing that we're going to do, and then I also want to build up the areas around the building a little more. So that is what we're going to do today. Why didn't the chicken thing not work? When you can't naturally feel upbeat, it can sometimes help you to act as if you did. There you go, Balantra. That's your fortune slash thing. I'm gonna re-trigger that chicken thing because that did not work. Actions. Huh. Why is that not? It's somewhere between 1 minute and 10 minutes. It's random. Why you no work? I think it's because either it's enabled. It's in channel points, that's fine. Set scene active. That's fine. Why is it not working? Trying the egg. Got broken again. Fixed it not that long ago. Still. I don't know why it's broken though. It's not doing anything. No wait, it is doing something. Oh, they're pending. Why are they pending? Oh, that's why. That's not good. I should. Okay. I know why it's not happening. Gonna put that in. Right there. Use. I don't want to pause it. I'm gonna save a lot, so I can't. No, it's a fixed rate, so it will set it based on original price. It's not gonna cut down anymore. The thing is, the egg it's suddenly gonna happen whenever this one runs out, because I don't know, something messed up in the feed, so it will happen. We'll just have to wait for it. While we wait, we're gonna work on the roof, because why not? It's not a problem. I know, but still. Want to avoid... Ooh, I don't like that. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, I'm just gonna do half of it and then copy and paste it. Again, why did I... It's fine. And then that is middle, so this one will be the same. What's that? 2? That's 2. These are not final blocks, by the way. These are just so I can visualize the shape. Okay, and then I do have this set up over here, just as like an extra arch, basically, on it. So that. There we go. You in there. You in there. Trying to get it to be correct. So that it actually makes sense. So that's 2, 2 again. And then it meets up in the middle. Which should be a block. Like that. So 2, 3, 2. Right. 2, 3, 2. Okay. And it's just filling in. I think it is. Except for that part. Good. Now we do slab there. We want to go you there. You there. Boom, boom. Right? Just as if it's a band going around or over the top. Now we do want to simulate that as well in here. So we want to go boom, boom. Slab. Slab again. Slab again. Okay. Because that's going to give us that that like crown effect, right? As you can see, that like star effect. And now we just need to copy it and paste it. Although I don't think, or maybe we can do it with. Let's do it with. Come on. Where's the cannon? Cannon. You, and then I need a table. We'll do from here. We'll go all the way over here. That should encompass everything. Now break the unnecessary blocks. Okay, we put that half dome. That schematic is not positioned. Of course it's not. There we go. There goes the chicken. No chicken though. You didn't get a chicken. Oh, another chick. Oh yeah, I did it multiple times. So you're gonna get more chickens than one. Now you get a chicken. There you go. Now you get a chicken. One more chicken? Can we get another one? I feel like in creative you shouldn't have to put anything in the cannon or like have an inventory set for the cannon. I feel like you should be able to just activate the cannon without an inventory attached to it. Because now I need to do like this thing where it's like, oh, I need to put this in as if it's been there all the time, you know? Boom. Think that's gonna be enough? I don't really know actually. There we go. And then outside of that, we also have these guys. Boom and boom. I feel like that'll be enough, right? I feel like that should be enough. Clipboard. Wait, did I not put those in? Apparently I didn't. Okay. come on, dude. Okay. How we doing? Doing well. Gunpowder. There we go. Okay, so that's that. It's gonna be very dark up here, but I want to put on these like sticky outy bits, I want to put some accent blocks that are visible from the floor, or like you can kind of see them, but I don't know which ones. I don't know which ones. Looks like a good block that will mix in properly. I feel like the blue might actually work. As like an accent. Yeah, that works. And then up here we'll do like a right, a like kind of rail type thing. Mostly because I want it to look like people come here to maintenance the chandelier. And then after that, we'll do some light, but nothing too fancy. Although like very faint. I just don't want it to be spawn proof. Hey Eggs, about the items in the chest for the cannon. Can't you just print schematic when placing? Wait, can you just print it? I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I've always done it this way. And then we have this, which I kind of want to hang it. I can't hang it from there. Can't hang it from there. So we're gonna put it on the floor. Sure. There we go. That should be that. Which, that's more than enough. It's not like very effective as like a light. Love your dungeon. That's good to hear. Spend a lot of time on it. So I want to bring the door out a little more. So I want like I want the entrance. So this will be the hall, right? I want there to be like a clerk section where we'll like sell our coins and resell our coins, or not resell, reimburse the coins. But basically it's going to be a hallway, so we'll take the same dimensions up here and then do something like that. Maybe I feel like that will be more than enough to put some clerks in, right? And then for the actual doorway, I don't want it to be too high, so maybe we do that. There we go. Okay, so that would be... I don't know how I'm gonna do that roof though. That's problems for another time. Okay. Gonna get rid of this for now. So people are gonna enter through here, and then we're gonna have some clerks. I do want to do like a trick with like some big doors that are open. Like I want this to feel massive, if you know what I mean. Maybe, what if we, just to make it a little more interesting, we do that, and then have these be like lower. Right? Just to put a bit more profile in it and break up the wall more. Those are mechanical bearing set. Yeah, that's the plan. But then I also need to figure out how to keep mobs out of it, which I'm probably gonna do with rails. Or with train tracks. Yeah, and then we can like bring this together with some of the slabs and stuff. Where you at? So we can do like that, and then transition this into some slabs. Hi, I left you where you were asking for ideas. What did I miss? Quick summary. We've just been building the actual casino for, well, we just kind of started. I made half of the roof and copied it over. But we're basically just building out the shape of it, just so I can see how big it is or how big I want it to be. And after that, I'll figure out where I want certain things to go. Okay. I do want this to be one higher then. Put a crate. I don't know. I apparently do things not in the correct way. Yeah, let's do that. So it's stair. One, two, two. And then that is gonna become a thing. Right, so that. I kind of want to make these walls too thick, like 2 blocks thick, so I can put like a mural in the front door. And then we'll do the same over here, just kind of mimic it, but because it's like up one, should look a little distinct, or it shouldn't be like too mixed in with the other one. Yeah, like that. And then we'll put like some, we'll use copycat slabs to fill in the roof basically. Here we go. Let's make these too wide, or at least make them too wide over here. And then I can put something in here that's decorative. Some statues maybe. S3. Which this is gonna help to add some of that detail in our front, right? That, and then we can do another one in here, make it one wider than the door. Gonna add some copycat stairs in here just to round it off a little more. There we go. Just really thicken up that wall. So door goes into another door, and then we can put some statues in here. We can put bigger statues in there. That's the plan. What do we think as like an entrance? Do not install Axiom. Why? Why? Then over here, how many stalls can I make this? 2? Yeah, we can do 2 on each side. Let's do that. People say because you said you do the opposite. Oh. I don't know. One day I'll get it installed. The thing is, I don't want to learn Axiom on stream because that is going to be like very counterproductive in the sense of like I will not get anything done because I'm struggling with it. On the other hand, and this is where it becomes like kind of a problem almost. If I don't do it on stream, I will just forget to do it. Period. So I don't know. I need to figure out a way to do it. We'll do that, and then I kind of want to put like a vault in here at the top, but yeah. You need to learn it. Have it so you're flying if it's fine. I think this is fine. Right, so those are gonna be our stalls for the coins. Then we go in. Maybe we do like a vaulted ceiling. Go in. Where do I want to have? Maybe I wait with that. Maybe I kind of want to do the outside walls first. So we have that. I do want to... Is there a way I can do like a little tower on each of these sides, maybe? Nothing too big. I find rotated better for simple things like place. Yeah, that's kind of where my mentality is. Wait a second. Yes, that works out. You know what? Let's do that. I kind of want this to be like accessible from that balcony. right? As if it's like a not a side like a room, but like an open space basically, like a little nook. So if I take out this wall, well, all of this that's in here basically, and I take this down, would that be a good level for that balcony? I feel like that's a perfect level for a balcony. Let's do that. Slash replace air with orange wool. And then over here we'll have to like double check where levels are. So let's do that, and then we go up one. We go up another one. No, wait. Go out and then up. That's our levels, so. That will work. That'll work as well. Yeah, see, that's gonna help a lot. Just those two towers kind of filling in those corners, rounding it off a little more. Do minigames. I kind of just want to do building. Just getting the shape in. You know? Ooh, I do like that a lot. I need to make sure these are lined up. Left the stream. Did I leave the stream? No, I didn't. I didn't. So it's right on here. Is that correct? Yes. Two minutes till the end. What? No, it's not. Go. That's your Twitch schedule? I didn't set a schedule for this stream. So that's kind of strange. Say I will never surrender. But if I say I'm not just another one, you're pretending. Right. But you didn't do mandolin? No, I didn't do the mandolin. I was meal prepping. Before stream I did meal prep. And it just, I don't know, somehow it wouldn't just, it just wouldn't go as I planned it to go, so I had to step in and finish that up first before streaming. Hello James, welcome in. But yeah, I am meal prepped for next week, which is great. So I've got all my food for the entire week done. So I don't have to think about that anymore. Then I need 2 blocks above that wall. is what I need to cut out. And then I need to like clean up these walls as well. And like this is all gonna be glass. All the red is gonna be glass, so I need a way to like support it almost. So I'm probably gonna put in more of these like support bands almost. So that's gonna be a thing. But from the inside I also want to support it. I don't know how to though. But I like those. I like these two. Little chambers. There we go. I think YouTube don't like the word casino. Stream vid isn't available. Wait, yeah, they unlisted it. Buggers. Public it. Done. Save. Last stream VOD as well. Yeah, that's why I don't want to, like my main video, I don't want to call it a casino. I don't think that's the right call to do it. I don't think. Like, I'm okay with the stream VOD getting muted or not pushed. But I don't want to put it in a title. I don't think they can, like, hear it live. They can only do it after the fact, but I don't mind if the stream gets muted. That's fine. I don't want the actual video to get muted. Also, this video will not come out for like 4 more weeks, so. Because I still need to do the arena as well. How are you doing? I'm doing well. Doing well. I don't know, I want to have like an actual, like, I don't know, I want to name it, I want to give it a function, basically. Okay, so that's going to be, those are going to be our roofs, right? Which this is not going to be glass. That red is going to be glass. Maybe we should figure out where we're going to put those extra bands. Maybe we do it here. Right, on the pillar, on the inside of the pillar. I feel like that is good. And then maybe we have one more, like, running across. I'm gonna need so much ochre for this. Good thing those veins are, even if they're hard to find, they're pretty big. This is mostly why I wanted to do extra bands, is then I get some type of distinction in the front. Right? Everything now goes up. Dude, that looks so good though. I actually really like this build so far. And then I want to do something similar over here, but just smaller. So we're going to take you, going to make you round. Gonna give you little color. I don't know. Let's do that, and then we'll build a dome on top of that. Oh, what are you building? We're building our game hall. So this will be at my base. I'm not gonna put it at spawn, but I'm gonna put it at my base, so people have to come over to play games. But yeah, just call it a house. The house. We could call it the house. Yes. I don't know if I want to do red. Like I wanted the main building I want to make out of glass, right? Like the roofs out of glass. I don't know if I want these to be glass either. Right? We could like have a yeah, let's just use a different type of wool. If we want to make it glass, we can always change it to glass. But for now, we can just do we can just do this. Let's do that. Gonna be fairly small domes, but let's do stairs. Yeah, if you have name suggestions, put them in chat. It take 10 minutes. This, for instance, would take. Yeah, but I like doing it manually for some reason. I like doing stuff like this manually. Just saying, no offense. Oh, I'm not taking offense. I know Axiom is quicker, but on the other hand, I like doing it this way. Those work. That's a decent dome. Reminds me of Temple. Kind of, yeah. Does replace work inside of copycats? No, that's why I usually leave them blank. So you see how I left them blank over there. But now I just wanted to see the shape first. But yeah, that kind of works. It's September already? It is. So, yeah, if you wanted to, now's the time. But don't feel forced to. Right there. So, that's usually how I do it. I usually just keep them. Hype train started? Wait, I have a hype train? I need to get a hype train alert. Somehow. Who gifted subs? Rachel, again, 5 subs. Hey. Hey. There we go. In the jar with all the rest of the people. I'm vibing to music. Okay, we're gonna skip a few because these are all pretty boring. That's too old school. Also too. It's not old school, but it's also not new. Come on, give me something. Oh, that. Damn. As you have the Cog and Quill, might do Cog and Coin Pavilion. Yeah. You know what? Let's ask my resident casino. Who's pinging me? Somebody's pinging me. Seven pings in one server. Oh. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Got it. You want names to fit your eggs theme or no? The Golden Yolk Lounge Extravaganza Hall. Nah, it's too egg punny. Can you give me some nifty create based names for the casino? This your Benedict thing is GPT or not? What Benedict thing? What Benedict? What Benedict? Oh, the Jolly Cog. I like the Jolly Cog. That's got the publishing. The image. Yes. We tried to do it without, but or the name? No. The Benedict. So I usually, if I have to make an account for anything that's related to my YouTube channel, and I have to give up a last name, I just do Benedict because I like the pun of eggs Benedict. So the Benedict Publishing Company is just that same name that I always use for accounts. If I don't want to give up my real names, or if I don't have to give up my real names, I will just add Eggs Benedict as my name. So canon for my character, canon, is my last name Benedict. Benedict. It's canon. Like we Benedict. Or just Eggs Benedict would be funny. We have another sub. I'm looking at names. I've got a couple that I like. I'll go on over the sub first. Who is this? Belantro? Ooh. Belantro? Hey. Oh, you know what, chat? What I want to do? I want to test something out. We could do that today as well, since I'm not in a hurry today. I do need to go for a run later, but I'm not in a hurry. I want to test out if I have space for one more webcam on my computer. So what I want to do is I want to hang a webcam from the, well, it's not the roof, but it's like the mezzanine above me, so I can just show my stuff like this. We have more subs. Ooh, Belantro gifting 5 subs as well. That's nice. Where do you find the pictures you put in the receipts? They're profile pictures. They're the profile pictures for the users that have them. I'm gonna grab a webcam real quick, like 2 seconds. I have this one that I use for the cooking setup. So I can just unscrew it if I wanted to. We use the same ones at work. I like the ones that we use at work, so I bought my own. They're not super expensive. They're not cheap either. It's like a good, like, I don't know, in between kind of thing. But if you're looking for budget webcams, these are definitely not that. You have to tap the name on the app to see the profile picture. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I just get them through the API. So what I want to try is this gonna activate or not? And can I add it? It is activating. It is active. I have a Hadoop. So we're gonna go into our camera stack, see if I can add another one. And if is the cable long enough? I mean, yeah, it's gonna be messy, but it would work. If I do that through the hub, would that work as well? It's not looking like it. Let's do camera app. More subs. Don't think it's picking up through the hub. Although maybe. Camera stack. Camera stack 1. Let's do another video source, capture device. It's another C920 top. Okay, don't think it's working. Just looking if that. Okay. Is this? No. Hey, there we go. Why is the C920 not working then? Which one is that? Those are working. But that would work. And now does that also work if I put it in the hub? Your next video can be in a section, must be 12 hours long and actual content, however, no editing or... Dude, that's nuts. Let's see. It is working. It's a bit light, but... Chat. Chat. Do we do a change to the layout and an actual... like construction on on the setup on stream, like right now, because I have another mount. I can mount another one real quick. I just need to drill a few holes and sink in some screws. I want to do that now. Because, so, you can't really see it from here. But if let me see. I do need to set this. Give me a second. Custom resolution. 920 80. Why does that not work? Just a casual for cameras. Oh, there we go. That's not what I want to do. How about 1080? It's not doing 1080 for some reason. What about 720? So now the rating thing would be, imagine having 4 cameras point. Well, it wouldn't be pointed. It would be pointed down at the desk, so I can show you stuff. But I'm gonna. So I have this mezzanine thing, right? And I'm probably just gonna mount it to one of these beams. Probably that one. But I have another one of those mounts where, like that one. Right, that's another webcam. I kind of want to see what is the back camera like. Well, yeah, it's just right there. And then the cable runs over this mezzanine and comes down through a hole behind this panel, and then comes down like that. That's it. That's it. Also, I need to, like... There we go. Is it like your frontal one? No, so the frontal one is an actual camera, right? It's an old one. It's a camera from 2016, but it still does the job for, like, webcam stuff. That is another webcam right there, which is the same one as the one I have over there. And then this one is basically the newer model of those guys. So most of them are webcams, not cameras. But I want to see, how could I mount? So I couldn't mount it on the roof. I could also just mount it on, like, my screen, and like this would also work, right? Which I'm tempted to do that. How many balls are there in the gacha machine? Quite a lot, actually. If you can see it, quite a lot. Also, the flip plushies are there to keep me company. No POV. I think I might just do it on. Give me a second. I kind of just might actually do it on, like. Okay, that might actually. Oh, that's risky. That's gonna fall. Like this would work, would it not? Flip it? Yeah, I would flip it, obviously, but like I would do this, so I could show stuff this way. Although maybe we just do that. This is weird. It feels very risky. I mean, it's it is on the, it is just on the monitor. So technically, like this would work. This upside down is giving me vertigo. Okay, I could flip it back up. But yeah, I would have to flip. Nope. Where can I? Wait a second. Where do I flip it? Yeah, but that's flipped vertically. That's just gonna flip me upside down, which I don't want to do. Video format, that's fine. Right? So if I go here, the only thing I have is flip vertically, and that's giving me that. Which if I now flip it around, oh, you guys aren't seeing anything. So I have a selection flip vertically. That's just flipping me horizontal. But what I can do is do that and then go in here, go to just hold on for a second. Do that. Flip this back up, and now it is flipped. So now it is in line. So if I switch between that and this, that cabinet is on the same side. It depends on the slip. How is... I mean, right now it would be fine. If I go like... Right? It does have... The lighting is not the best, but... No, but now it's flipped so you can't read it. Can you? No, you can't read it. So you can't flip vertically. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. I am gonna add a button to my system, so I'm gonna do that, and then top. Oh, I do need to save. Change that name. Oh wait. Okay, let me do. Okay, give me a second. I'm just gonna... Can you do one of your overlays where you see all 4 cameras? Like, we could do that, yeah. Give me a second. I mean, maybe not today, maybe later, but I am gonna make sure that this is the same kind of like naming sequence that I always use. So give me a second. We can do this together actually. So now I just put it in camera stack 1, but that's not what I usually do. I have I have like an entire list of cameras. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this one, duplicate it, call it top, and then in here I'm gonna rename this to C920 top 720p. And I do need to get rid of it over here. Trash it, yes please. Dun, 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 dun. Why are you not picking up? It's not this one, it's this one, I think. But yes, there you go. I mean, now it is. It is flipped now, so they're not. Can I just like flip it? Transform. Flip horizontal. No, that's not what we want. Vertical. And now, can we read it or not? Probably not, right? No, but I mean, it's fine. Ideally, I would have it. Is there another way I can do it? I mean, we could put it on the microphone stand. If I have a way of doing that. Because what would be ideal is that I can flip the camera this way so that you can read it this way. Haven't seen ads on an Extreme. I mean, not everyone gets ads all the time. But I'm gonna leave this for now. So that's good. And then we're going to camera stack. We go plus scene. Camera top. There we go. And then we do the same in here. Scene. And why I'm doing it this way is that if I ever make changes to this webcam, right, then I can just do it in this scene. So if I want to put a filter on it, I can do it here, which I am going to do. I'm going to turn down the brightness a little bit. Not too much, just a little, maybe even that. Defaults. It's too much. Just slightly taking down both the gamma and okay, because that way vapors are not, or the text is not gonna be too. There we go. And that will now be the same for both of those. And then if we go in here, I can just have this be, where is he? Camera, where I should have a C920 top in here, but apparently I don't. There we go, C920 top. We'll do the same over here. We'll call this top. Don't you have custom items? These are custom icons. I made them myself. Okay, and now I can switch between the camera using Why is... Oh, I see what happened. They all look like a camera? Yeah. Because they're all cameras. They're all cameras. That's why. Oh, that's annoying. That's annoying. Shouldn't have done that. Because that's... Which one is that? That's the far one. Let me... So that one's good now. I think we might have reached our limit. Video capture. See, 920. Back. There we go. We set that to custom. 920, 1080p. We flip that horizontally. And we flip that back. Vertical, nope. Vertical, right there. I left when I asked this question, so I might have to. Can you do one of your overlays? Yes, we can do that, but I'm not going to do that today. So that now works again, so that should be good on this scene. Yes. Camera, now we can switch between all of these. And then we also have the phone camera. Hey! Hey, you can see my cable mess. My chargers. But that's good. But yeah, custom icons. So basically what I have is I've got my audio switch that switches between my headset and my speakers. Then I've got all my cameras. Right? And then I also have a second line of cameras. Is your YouTube stream taken down? It shouldn't be, no. Shouldn't be, no. Oh wait, it is. No, it is not. It's still live. But yeah, so we have a second line of cameras because we have a cam in cam scene. So, for instance, I could do this. If I do like if I build like Legos, we could do this. Right, could use this scene. What else could I do? So that's this control, right? And then I can set two cameras like this, for instance, like that. We could do that. That's why I have two lines of cameras. I've got a record over here, my recording scene over here. Discord controls for if I'm in a Discord call. Noise filter, which was off for some reason. I don't know why. I have a composite blur if I want to hide some things in the game. If I want to make Spotify quieter or not. My starting soon screens, BRB, and ending screens. And then my most used scenes, camera, game, cam and cam. And screen cap. Oh, and we also have this. That's it. That's all we need to know about my setup. Oh, and then we also have like controls for like effects that I want to control. I have my smart controls for my lights and stuff. Can you turn up the... If you see this slider, it's max. The microphone is at max. We could try and put it a bit higher, but I don't want to be screaming in people's ears as well. So, hello, Darko Mode TSM. Welcome in. But we're gonna go back to the game now. We had enough distractions for more real life problems, which is building Minecraft houses in game. Perfect on my side. I don't know. Wait, is this? Oh, it is. I'm stupid. There we go, and then we got that little cross going. Okay, then we have this guy, this guy, this guy. Boom. Who says domes have to be difficult? Actually, very easy to do. Boom, boom, boom. That would be your dome without the stairs, and then if you add the stairs, it suddenly becomes round. I don't know how that works, but it does. We could also change this into a wall if we wanted to add a little more of that roundness. Right, but I'm just gonna keep it as is. It's fine. But yeah, see that? Yes. Ooh, I like that a lot. Yeah, I like that a lot. I also like the idea of having like another, maybe like just below here. Just another border on there. Maybe not a full border. Maybe we do like slabs. And then vertical stairs on the corners. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Yes, please. Give me more. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I think we've got a winner. A winner chicken dinner. And you have, like, those small windows in there. Or tight windows, I should say, not small. Dude, that's sick. Actually love the orange and the red of the wall. Yeah, it kind of seems that it makes it look like a bit more royal. But my idea was to use these. Why? Because they have, definitely on the domes, I think it's gonna look good because they have that that variation in them. And I think just en masse, like in like the large scale roof that we have, this might actually work in our favor. Mangrove window, but the mangrove window is not see-through on the bottom though. So the problem is that this would be nice, but it's not see-through on the bottom. See, it would just look like a roof. I've thought about either doing these, like a mixture of these, like these mixed in, right? But I think this is gonna be too clean of a window for a building this big, right? So I'm gonna keep at that, keep it at that, and see where that leaves us. Overall, I do like it. I don't know if there's any. We could do like actual glass, like stained glass. Right. But I think that's gonna be too light. I like that there's a structure around this. Mix them. We can mix them, but maybe not in one roof. But we could do like the main bulk of the roof in this, and then we can do the smaller ones with this, as if the smaller ones are like newer, right? I think that might actually look good. Now, this is only the income hall, right? And I might put like some table games in here. Like we could do like stat poker in here if we wanted to. But the actual games I want to do off to the side. So over here is where we're gonna put. I have to decide now. Are these the only games that we want to put in here? I kind of want to make more than what we have. Also, I didn't thank Belantra for their gift subs. And what is this? Oh, that's the 12-hour long video thing. I don't like that idea, but it's in the channel. It's challenge jar. I can't really get around it. I don't know what I would do for 12 hours though. Also, that would kill my videos on my channel. Like that would actually kill my channel. And we have another challenge. Quite an easy one. Reveal how much you earn from YouTube and Twitch. Dude, that's just not good. You know what? I'm gonna veto this, because that is not something that people should share online. I'm gonna veto that. No, we're not doing that. You could do black chat, but not versus the house. Like free to use deal. You don't deal with anything. I mean, people would. So the people in here would still. I'm veto the second. Yeah, the second one. The first one, the 12-hour one, I'm fine with. But the money thing, no. So my idea is in the central hall is where people play against each other, right? If they want to play like a hand of blackjack, they can play together. I don't know if I'm gonna do blackjack or if they want to do stat poker or whatever, they can do that. And then on the side buildings is where people are gonna be playing against the house. That's kind of the idea. I also want these to look like different, like something's that's like a building that's been added to this one. So I'm gonna do different wool for this. We're gonna set it back quite a bit. The thing is, I want to add. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put all of these in one room, basically. in one build, like in one extra room, so to the side, I guess. Which is gonna be the room over here. You could also do, what we also could do is add a hallway. Currently there's 3, but I want to do more. And so I need to think about how would I space this out, right? What I like the idea of is having, you know, what we're gonna do is we're gonna copy this entire thing, and we're gonna put it in. We're gonna put it in the actual world, or in my creative copy of the world, and see where we can place it, so that we can play with some elevation maybe. Technically, I don't need all of these, but. Flip it 90 degrees and place it on all sides. Oh, I do need to stop the windmill. Before doing anything, otherwise it's not going to be rendered in. That have everything now. Hope it does. It sure does. I'll make it a bit smaller because we don't need all of these. Okay, I think that's enough. Central hall. Save. We're gonna go. What time is it? 10:30. So the question is, where are we gonna put this thing? It needs to be on the lower levels, but we could technically cut it into that mountain over here, which I don't think it will look as good. Or we could put it to the side over here. It's huge though. Maybe on the island. Because I think this is an island. No, it's not really. I have chessboard there. Am I only one that loves the Create schematic system? Can install the only for this. I mean, it's good. I like Medica is a bit more. I don't know. I like Medica because it's I'm able to bring over things throughout mod packs or vanilla worlds. On the side over there, I don't know. I feel like you get off of the train, right? Get off of the train. You go in here, and I want it to be like, if it was next to here, that'd be great. But then again, I'd have to see how. Let's just put it in here for a second, and see how big it is. Should be the first thing you see. Yeah, exactly. Like, you come in through a train, and I want it to be imposing, almost. Okay. I do need to rotate it 180 degrees. And then we push it back. So what if we... maybe we raise it up like 1 or 2 blocks, push it back a couple more. I mean, we'd have to cut down a lot of that mountain. But that would work. I feel like that's too high though. I feel like this more in the wall. I know I am gonna cut away that wall. Really. Okay, what I'm gonna do is, can I now paste this? Oh, I can print it. Oh, but it doesn't print. Oh, no. See, I shouldn't have done that. Because now it's still all filled in. I mean, it's not the worst. We can always use, like, not like Medica. You can always use rolled edit to get rid of everything. Feels too imposing. I kind of like it. I like that it's immediate. Well, now it's too late. Now we have to get it. Now I need to figure out where the corner goes. Okay, so corner is here. Slash wand. I'm gonna get rid of this square and then we'll terraform it as we see fit. Config, I know. Oh, that's actually a good idea. How do I get to the create configs again? Config. I assume it's gonna be gameplay settings, schematics. Creative print includes air. Yes. Save, confirm. See, people are smarter than I am, 100%. There we go. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna turn this into some sort of a platform kind of thing. So I would have to figure out where I want this more natural border to go. I feel like we do something along these lines, and then we need to match up over here. Right. I want it to feel like they've taken the natural like wall from the mountain almost and just carved it down a little bit more and reinforced it. That's going to be the backdrop of this building. This is going to be one entire video. I can already tell you. Having to dig all of this out is going to be annoying, but we'll do something like that, I guess. Yeah, and then we just dig all of that down to like that level. right? Like right here. I don't know though. That is gonna give us the space we need for redstone in the mountains. Hello, Blue Banana. Can I ask you to keep chatting English, please? But welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. I don't know how I would have to round off this entire thing. I probably can't undo a print, right? Like this is it. This is the final product. Your numbers are 68, 34, 54, 9, and 12. So you didn't win. I mean, we could probably make it look good with some terraforming. So let's say we do like this level first. Building looks good. Building looks good indeed. Now we need to make the area around it look good. Right, so we'll take that back a couple of blocks. And make a platform. How high are we on this? 388. What's 88 look like over here? That's 88. So we are a bit higher than what we wanted to. But that doesn't matter. We can put like a staircase down if we wanted to. But like we bring out this, right, as a platform. Maybe not entirely, maybe we keep some mountain in here. And we start cutting it back from here. Basically what I want to do is on this level, which is right here. I want this level to kind of swing around the building. Kind of hugging it a bit tighter. Maybe even, you know what, maybe we even, because I don't want it to hit the dome, but we could like have it connect over here, right? Same over here somewhere. So what is that? It's one block below. To replace. Oh, I need to give you back your points for your veto challenge. Yeah, right. Now you just tell me that. Reward queue. Where is it? Challenger. Let's do rechecked. You should have gotten your points back for that challenge. Give points to Streambot? No, it's a manual thing. I need to go manually into Twitch. and get that set up. So that, and then I want to cut all of this back and have a second wall. So basically what we're doing is first dungeon, now casino. This one going to take 9 months. No, I don't think it's going to take that long. Since we already have 3 games in the casino, we just need to like figure out where we're going to place it, how we're going to dress it up and stuff. Right, so that is going to be like our level, basically, that we want to go at. That means we can hide redstone everywhere around here, right? You do in your second channel a vlog of your wearable show it brother and stream too. You know what would be fun? If we could do that for like a charity event, for a charity stream, and people could actually like donate. Like we could actually use it to do charity, but I don't really know any charity events. Also, I'm not big enough to actually get enough people in a stream to do charity. But who knows? Maybe by the time it gets drawn, we can figure out how to do that. Also, like setting all of that up, I don't know how I would do that. Like setting up the cameras and stuff. I mean, we probably could do it, but just a playthrough, like with an actual cow. Because I need to get a cow and like a freaking piece, like a field. That's what you're asking. Okay, now Axiom would be handy just to like carve out these mountains. Go to the event and cheer and all. Yeah, but then we also need to find an event that does it. Do we want to get Axiom installed and try this out? Do we want to try it out? Let's, you know what? Screw it. I'm biting the bullet. Add mods. No, I'm not gonna tell you. Axiom download. Continue to downloads. I'm in 1.21. What's the version that we're on?
Axiom is Fabric, so you need to install from their site and add a compat bridge.
I know, that's why I didn't want to do it, but hey, here we are. What version are we on? I think we're on 21.1. If I'm correct. Shows your screen. No, right now not yet. I will do when I get to it. But now there's a lot of stuff with my actual name on it. With my actual name on it. I don't want to show you that. And then we need to do Fabric, Neoforge, port. Is that, wait, how? Bum, bum, bum. Wait, what exact mod do I need for the bridge? What's the exact mod that I need? Is it fortified? Is that what we're looking for? Essential hooks for modding with fabric now available. Central connector. Okay. And I assume I also need the API for fabric. Sintra. Description. Fabric. Also check out for usage if you haven't already installed Forge, download laser release connector, and root the journey file. Following that, you'll also want to find the fortified API versions 1.21.1 NeoForge. There you go. Downloads. Yeah, well, if I get it to work, I will show you how to do it. Technically, that should work. I hope. It's not crashing yet, so that's a good sign. Now the problem is I have no idea how to use Axiom, so we'll look at it together, I guess, and figure it out together. I'm trying to load it in and see if it. I hope it doesn't crash. It's going very slow, but that's probably because of the world. Doesn't look like it's crashing. But my world is like half chunks. But basically what you do is you... come on. Basically what you do is you download this. So you download Axiom, right? Axiom, you download this guy, and then you also need the Fortified Fabric API. And you just put those in your mod folder, and then press left shift, right shift. Might actually have to look at controls, keybinds, category. Axiom. Don't see Axiom. Do they have to be on the ground? It's in a different menu. Is it in like here? Press left Alt. No, right Alt. Mods. Axiom. You have the fortified API. You have that. 3 of those. It's a keybind for the keybinds. No. It's control. It's in the control menu apparently. Just not in the category. I mean, it would be weird if it's not in a. Previous image, take screenshot. No corpse, material, create, no, curious, no, entity calling, no. It's all like JI stuff, Jade stuff. I do have an Azerty, yes. That's the wrong one. Can you watch a tutorial or will you? I'm not gonna. I don't want to do an entire tutorial because that's just not great. Left Alt while the 10 hotbar slot is selected. There is no 10th top hotbar slot. You just want to know? So will I. Action then left Alt key. There's no axiom. Why not? Why won't you work? This is why we don't do this on stream usually. Dun, 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 dun. I'll take a look at that in a second. Downloads. Continue to downloads. How come it keeps saying the site is not available? This one. Let's try it with a version from Modrint real quick. Just gonna replace that with the Modrint version of and not from their website. See if that works. Can you ask Stam? I mean, I'd rather not. Not bother him. It's like 11 at night. It's pretty late. I don't want to bother him while it's so late. Oh, this is new. Continue. So. Oh, it's not liking the fact that I have... Right. And then left alt, there we go. Would you physically be able to do 8-hour streams? Physically, yeah. Just time-based, probably not. I don't want to not use these. I want to use like a brush or something. Right shift or left alt. Yeah, left alt. Right shift. Oh, there we go. Let's do painter. Oh, I don't like that. Right alt. I don't like that it's that I have to click and move. It's not following my brush. That's not. Oh, I don't like that. No, I wanna like. I know, maybe try Blender. I mean, this is what Blender is, right? I don't like it though. I want to invert it. Come on. Continue. Invert. Continue. 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 It's a smoothing tool. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I just like want to take this all back. I don't like the controls on how you move. It's very counterintuitive. It's very counterintuitive. Try and be in your first slot. Press. I mean, how do I get rid? Okay. Like right here, and now. It's still the same. It's still the same. First slot. Left alt. Um. No clip. First place. No. I don't think this is gonna help us. And over here. See? Oh, I hate it. Just fly away? No, but I want to be close to it though. Because I want to be able to see where I need to cut a corner or not. Oh, I don't like. Can I undo things? Can I undo things? Control Z. Nope. Control Z is zooming. Dude, I don't like all of this. Okay, so overall, what are you working on? Miss your streams previously and love the vids. That's good. I'm trying to. Well, one, I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out this tool. So I want this level to be like... Oh, screw it. Screw it. And now I can't even... Okay. Now I can't even land properly. So this level needs to be level with like right here. Right. So all of this needs to go. I do want to keep up the second platform. All of this needs to go. I'm gonna hog this. Okay, okay, dude. At least let me hit blocks, okay? I hate it. I don't like it. Turn on bulldozer. I don't know. Bulldozer was on. I know, I don't know, I think at that point I'm very like manual with how I work. So I don't know, I kind of feel like what I usually do is placing things by hand because I have control over every single block. Right? Which, for something like this, not the case, you know? Gosh. Just having control on how, where, what block goes is like the basis of building, in my opinion. So I don't know if I like it so far. I want to give that up. And then I do want second platform to come in over here. Smooth tool? No. No, I am against it. I am actively against it at this point. At least for this stream, I am. Because I'm going to be building some more retaining walls up here. So I want that curve to be as smooth as possible. Let's do that. And then that will go all the way up here. So. Hey, I'm probably... Oh, I have a better idea. So what if we bring this back in, right? And like actually just cut it off. The connection, I mean. And bring this all the way down. Probably should be getting some rest this late. Yeah, just do whatever you need to do. Never feel forced to do anything. Or to stay in the stream. Okay, so that will be... The plan is then to add like a little bridge in between these two pieces. So I would have like another, maybe like right there. So we take away all of this. We can put a little waterfall if you wanted to. Like that. That works. And then we can put a little bridge in between those two. We bring this out again. Just so we can put a pathway up here. That's most of why I want to have this little area. And then I do want to carve this all back. Add something like TTS, but it prints receipt. I mean, there's already TTS, so why would I have to print a receipt for the TTS then? You can already print a receipt. I feel like I'm gonna have to cut this down. Yeah. Like for stuff like this, I do see why this would be beneficial. Right? Invert it. Just take this down. But look, this is why I don't like this. It's so non-intuitive. Also, movement is very unintuitive. Control W. Okay. Yeah, see that this is not gonna be as distinct or as high as we need to go. And then we'll have like a little pathway going here. I don't know, but I also need to do a lot of editing still, so I might actually wait with doing this tomorrow and keep working on this tomorrow stream. So I can do some editing tonight. What's the smoothing tool? Store. I don't see a smoothing tool. To left, select a tool. What? To the left, select a tool? Yeah, where is it? I don't see a smoothing tool. Got roughen. Oh, right there. No, I want to put... What's this? No, I don't like that. I don't know. I'm gonna do... I am gonna do what I said I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave this for tomorrow. I'm gonna leave this for tomorrow. That way I can actually get some work done. On video editing. Is there anyone live right now that we know of? Because I want to do some more editing. Also, we have some lottery numbers. Oh, that's my voice. Oh, Rachel, you didn't win. Alright, sorry if I... let's see if we can raid into someone. If I don't know anyone, I'm not gonna raid into them. I don't think I know anyone that's live. Nah, I'm just gonna end it here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll work on this project a little more, and I'm gonna go for a run real quick, and then I'm just end some editing. See y'all soon. Bye.